Hi guys, Dashcam Ange here, X5 driver. Hope everyone's okay. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe. Today's video is all about why I am the way I am with my vehicles. I'll give you a short story. So around 10 years ago, I was in a road traffic accident. It buggered me up. I was left in a wheelchair for 2 years. I discharged myself out of hospital after 3 months. Oh, I couldn't cope. So my accident, I was driving a Renault Clio. It was an old car, plastic. I suffered multiple injuries because of the crash. Buggered me up really good. Had to have my shattered knee reformed, my tibia, my femur, tibia, and my shattered ankle, shattered heel. They've done a good job on me. I appreciate the hospital I stayed in with Selly Oak at the time, and I appreciate my physiotherapists for putting up with me. I must have been awful. Thank you for putting up with me. So after the wheelchair and I was able to stand up again and get back behind a wheel, I decided to treat myself to 2 Toyota RAV4s. Oh, I loved those. They were just beautiful. They never a fault. For the 2 years I had them both, not one fault. Tyres, brakes, nothing. So after my Toyota RAV4s, I gave one of them to a garage, a company in Coventry, part exchange for my first BMW X5. That's where the trouble began, guys, where the mental health started really bad. I gave them a 55 plate RAV4 for a 2003 plate deposit. The The 2003 X5 petrol, she was £6.5 grand. So I took her to my friend who owns his own garage for a health check. He seized the car off me. He took the keys off me to phone the company to come and collect the vehicle. It was that defective, guys. So to cut a long story short, I had to rent a storage unit to store this defective car because I was stuck with her. Trading Standards assisted me with support. Oh, I won't be using them again. And they buggered up with the price that I was claiming for. The car needed so much work. I'd done the hub sub bushes, I'd done the arms, I'd done the CV joints, I'd done the rods in the windows, I'd done the brake pipes. It was all corroded and pitted. So then I treated myself to a BMW X1. She was brand new. I paid a little bit extra money for the red seats and whatnot, and she was beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm an X5 driver. The X1's a bit short for me. It was no good. I only had her for 6 months. But whoever had her after me would love it, to be fair, because she had low mileage and everything, because I still had the other 2 X5s. I'll get to the other one in a minute. So, because I used to love spoiling myself, I wasn't really happy with the X1 because it was too small. I kept hurting my head and everything. So I went out and purchased a BMW X5, the 11 plate. Oh God, it got worse. So it was around my birthday, I remember. I thought, let me treat myself to an X5. So I go to the organisation now, give them my deposit, and it was 450 a month. Oh, but Jesus, it had so much work done to it while it was in my hands. I had to do the drive shaft, I had to do the suspensions, it had oil leak after oil leak. It was costing me a fortune. So I got rid of the X1 and I got rid of the 11 plate X5. Same organisation, different branch. I gave them my 03 lovely BMW X5 for a deposit for a Ford Kuga. They delivered it to me from Sheffield to where I am. They lost the key, they claimed, when I signed all the paperwork. They didn't lose no key, it just wouldn't have made the motorway journey. She kept going into limp mode, no hillside assistance, gearbox malfunction. Oh, it was dreadful. 25 grand for 10 months. Don't stop there, it gets worse. So then I give the organisation a different branch, £10,000 more deposit for the 64 plate BMW X5. It just wasn't performing very well, but she was okay. But because I was used to older vehicles, and she was a 2-litre 2.5 rare model. Anyway, she was going through loads of AdBlue, literally loads. Then I gave her another service, that was another £300, and then I believe a month or 2 months after, she had a safety recall. They buggered it. It was the diesel particulate filter, the AdBlue pipe, the manifold swirl flat motor, the twin turbo arm snapped and the engine's full of carbon, and the oil pipe's buggered. So £36,000 for 16 months of driving, forced to go out and buy another car, £5,000, because the £36,000 car doesn't work. I think you can see why I try to make this video, to let you understand a little about me and why I'm so defensive and protective over my cars and whatnot. Thank you so much for staying with me on my journey, and thank you for watching my videos. Please, if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching me. I wish you a lovely evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Good night. Enough love.